Aneta here. Hello again. I have not been coming up doing Facebook Lives for quite a while. It's actually been about a month. I've been away, I've been staying with my parents, and then for about a month, and then coming back and settling down to work. And it's been a slow process. I've also been a bit unwell, so just trying to settle back into the rhythm. So hopefully we will be able to continue as we did before I went away with our Friday Facebook Lives, mini trainings. So Fridays we focus on the trauma-informed yoga, and on Tuesdays in our group we focus on yoga business and creating your soul-led, wholehearted business. And I hope this, we are halfway through the year. Half of the year is gone. We are coming next week to celebrate the longest day and the shortest night. And from then on, we're going to start moving towards, longer nights. The nights are growing, the days are shrinking. And so half of the year, 2022, is almost half a year is gone already. And I find that this time of the year for us as yoga teachers is, summer can be very, very quiet time. And I've been fully self-employed for 6 years. I've been teaching for 12. And I haven't noticed, I'm sure you've noticed too, this kind of seasonal changes within our business as yoga teachers and as wellness practitioners. There is definitely seasonal rhythm and pace to our business. So I know that summertime for yoga classes, it slows down. A lot of my students go away. A lot of my students have got kids that they want to spend more time with. The kids are on holidays. I know that after the last 2 years of the lockdowns and pandemics and restrictions in traveling, I know a lot of people want to have a holiday and go away with their family and just rest for a little bit. So when it comes to classes this summertime, it's a little bit slower. And I find that this is a really good time to take a step back a little bit and reflect on how the first half of the year has gone for you, what worked, what didn't work, and why, and what do you want to commit to for the remaining half of the year. So, rather than just leaving it, your preparation for the autumn is normally very busy, winter is normally very busy, that period, September, October, November, December are very, very busy. I find that they are very, very busy. It's good to kind of reflect and think about what worked and what do I want to commit to. And, the subject of today's mini training is why you should choose commitment rather than enthusiasm in your trauma-informed business. And, I find that from my own experience and from experience of mentoring and supporting and supervising other yoga teachers and wellness practitioners, I find that enthusiasm is a wonderful thing. It's so great to feel enthusiastic about our business, about the project, about our classes. But unfortunately, from experience, I know that enthusiasm can come and go. If we think about emotional kind of layers, enthusiasm is quite high up. It's like being fully engaged, being so enthusiastic and really, really into what we're doing and feeling great about it. And as you know, we cannot stay on that level all the time. This is where, there is this kind of false positivity. Let's look on the positive side and everything is great. because life is not like this. The life will give us challenges, it will give us difficulties. You know, we get ill, people that we love get ill, there are wars, there is problems with work, you know, there is death, there is so much in our life that is challenging and out of our control. And so being all the time enthusiastic just doesn't work. It's you know, if you try to do that, if you try to be positive and enthusiastic all the time, you deny and reject other emotions that might be present for you, other experiences that are triggering things within you, reactions within you, the parts of you that maybe are struggling. It leads to disconnection within what's real for us. We alienate parts of us. And so focusing and approaching your business from that space of, you know, I only do work when I'm enthusiastic, when I'm really feeling great about it. But if you are self-employed, which means that you wear all the hats, if you are like a self-employed business, having small business, where you do your marketing, you do your client work, you do your admin, maybe you do your website, maybe you do your newsletters, maybe you do everything like I do. I do most of my things, my own. There might be times that you know, feel tired. That there might be times that you tried your best, that you have a project or a workshop or a class that you've been promoting and you've been talking about, and you know deep within your heart that it's going to help a lot of people, and you tried your best, you really went for it, and nothing happened. You've got 1 or 2 people that want to sign up. And so in those times, feeling enthusiastic about it is very, very difficult. I think we all would feel, I certainly can say that I feel in those times quite deflated, quite tired from all the efforts that I had to do, quite disappointed. There might be thoughts and feelings like, well, nobody cares. I don't know, why am I trying so hard? That's very far from feeling enthusiastic. You know, it's very good. It's easy to feel enthusiastic when things are going really well, when you're putting in the work and you're getting loads of feedback and people are really responding well and you are on a roll, and it's very hard to sustain. There will be times that, you know, you will feel not so enthusiastic. And this is where commitment is so important. If we rely on being enthusiastic, we either doing it, supporting our clients, going all in, being very much in our business, and then when we're not feeling it, we stop doing everything. Whereas commitment is a much more neutral space. It's a much more steady and consistent way of approaching your business and your work. It's, when I think about commitment, I feel very steady. It's like I am committed. I am committed to do my best. Yes, some days my best will be like really great. Some days my best might not be as great as that. But I am committed to keep showing up. I am committed to support my students the best that I can. I am committed to keep moving forward and learning. I am committed to support yoga teachers that I'm mentoring or training. I am committed to work within the principles of being trauma-informed, not only when I work with my clients, but also when I do my business. So I'm committed to following certain values. And yes, of course, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the I'm always perfect. I'm always on the dot. I'm always right. As a human being, for me, it's impossible to do that. I might not know the answers. I might say something that might not be right. But if I'm committed to owning up to that and taking responsibility for that, the best that I can, then I can, I can come from this much more steady, grounded, present space that allows me to connect with others from that space and allows me to look after myself as a practitioner. So one of the things that, for example, I am committed also is my own well-being and health. And that's something that has definitely, I'm noticing, changed as I am getting older. Where even, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I'm almost 50. So 5 or 6 years ago, when I was leaving my social care job, before that, I was working full-time in social care with child protection and managing and supervising and training frontline workers and even managing 2 teams and setting the teams, and I was running a yoga studio weekends and evenings, and I was training. I was doing a lot of stuff and I had energy to do that. And I could show up and push through. And if I was ill for a little bit and then just keep moving forward. I'm noticing that now that I am almost 50, my energy levels have changed. Like I am in perimenopause big time. And so I need to approach my work and my health in a different way. So I am committed to really taking care of my health because I know very well that my business is me. If I'm not well, I can't support others. I can't work with my clients. I can't run any classes or workshops. I can't work with people one-to-one. I can't, give somatic body work or Thai yoga massage. I can't deliver trainings. I can't mentor yoga teachers. I can't do all of those things because a lot of it still relies on me. So my health and my well-being is a priority. And from that space, when I feel steady, when I feel committed, when I know the direction that I'm going, when I have a plan, when I know what I'm working towards, and I have daily, somatic and yoga practice that I do for myself to look after myself, and I have got support around me from my mentor, from the groups that I'm part of, then I can show up in my business. And then, I still have got energy for my family, because that's the other thing, that it's, we can't just work all the time. Understanding what you are committed to helps you build the plan, helps you find the direction that you want to go into, helps you really decide when opportunities come your way to check against, well, this opportunity seems really amazing for collaboration or for doing something, and that could be really amazing, but this is the direction I'm going. And that opportunity is going to take me around. And sometimes that's great. Sometimes that feels aligned. That feels like, yeah, this is really good. I really want to do that. It feels like it's not the same direction, but it's somehow it feels right. At other times it feels, when you check in, and yeah, I do that through journaling. I do that through somatic practices, through focusing, that embodied listening. Sometimes it just doesn't feel right. It looks amazing on a paper, but it just feels like it's going to take me in a roundabout way to where I want to get to, or what I'm working on. That needs prioritizing right now. So choose commitment over enthusiasm and nurture that commitment. And when the enthusiasm comes, it's wonderful. Brings more energy, brings fresh outlook, brings a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. But choose commitment, that steady, grounded space, this space from which you keep taking one step and another step and another step and another step, in the way that is right for you, in the way that is right for your business, in the way that it's right for your lifestyle, for your clients. That one step at the time, which is really, in a nutshell, that trauma-informed approach of finding the sense of stability and presence and inner sense of safety, where we find the rhythm and the pace that is right for us. We work in a way that is nurturing for us, that is nurturing and healing for our clients. We find the right rhythm to move forward, to move outside of our comfort zones, that feels manageable, that doesn't throw us out of this alignment and throws us into overwhelm, because we're trying to move forward way too fast, or in a way that is not sustainable. So coming back to commitment, knowing what you're committed to, knowing your values, knowing your vision, knowing what you're working on, how you want to get there, having a clear plan, having inner practice, somatic yoga practice, the practice that nourishes you every day, and having support around you of mentor or coach or a group that you can be part of, is key to be able to go the distance, to be able to work for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, to be able to work into not just in your 20s, 30s, 40s, but also in your 50s and 60s, to really have a business model and a way of working that supports you, nourishes you, as well as your students and your clients. So I'd love to hear what you think about this. I'd love to hear what you think about this relationship between commitment and enthusiasm. And I'd love to hear if you've got any insights to do with that, whether it triggered off some thoughts, whether something came up for you in response to what I was talking about. As always, we are all on this journey. This is a journey. This is a process of growing, process of supporting our students, but also supporting ourselves and finding that right way, the harmony within the two. So we can build our own soul-led, wholehearted, sustainable and thriving business for the benefit of all. Look after yourself, and I will be seeing you next week. Take care.